Well, good morning, Dorothy. This is St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2014. An old Army buddy sent me a bunch of Irish jokes on the email, and I thought I would read them to you. I can't remember them, so I'll read them to you now. It says, Paddy was driving down the road in a sweat because he had an important meeting and he couldn't find a parking place. Looking up to heaven, he said, "Lord, take pity on me. If you find me a parking place, I will go to Mass every Sunday for the rest of me life and give up me Irish whiskey." Miraculously, a parking place appeared. Paddy looked up again and said, "Never mind, God, I just found one." Oh. Here's another one. Father Murphy walks into a pub and asks the first man he meets, "Do you want to go to heaven?" The man said, "I do, Father." The priest said, "Then stand over there against the wall." Then the priest asked the second man, "Do you want to go to heaven?" "Certainly, Father," he said. "Then stand over there against the wall," said the priest. Then Father Murphy walked up to O'Toole and asked, "Do you want to go to heaven?" O'Toole said, "No, I don't, Father." The priest said, "I don't believe this. You mean to tell me that when you die you don't want to go to heaven?" O'Toole said, "Oh, when I die, yes. I thought you were getting a group together to go right now." Oh, well, that's kind of funny. Here's another one. Paddy was in New York. He was patiently waiting and watching the traffic cop on a busy street crossing. The cop stopped the flow of traffic and shouted, "Okay, pedestrians," then he'd allow the traffic to pass. He had done this several times, and Paddy stood on the sidewalk. After the cop had shouted "pedestrians" for the 10th time, Paddy went over to him and said, Isn't it about time you let the Catholics cross?" Oh, the pedestrians, he thought they meant Protestants. Oh, Gallagher opened the morning newspaper and was dumbfounded to read in the obituary column that he had died. He quickly phoned his best friend Finney. "Did you see the paper?" asked Gallagher. "They said I died." "Yes, I saw it," replied Finney. "Where are you calling from?" Oh. An Irish priest is driving to New York and gets stopped for speeding in Connecticut. The state trooper smells alcohol on the priest's breath and then sees an empty wine bottle on the floor of the car. He says, "Sir, have you been drinking?" "Just water," said the priest. The trooper said, "Well, then why do I smell wine?" The priest looks at the bottle and says, "Good Lord, he's done it again." Well, that's not so funny. Walking into a bar, Mike said to Charlie the bartender, "Pour me a stiff one. Just had another fight with a little woman." "Oh yeah, Charlie, and how did you end this one?" "When it was over," Mike replied, "she came to me on her hands and knees." "Really?" said Charles. "Now that's a switch. What did she say?" "She said, 'Come out from under the bed, you little chicken.'" Well, that is just the other one is it's a long one, and it's not very funny. So I guess I won't read that one. So anyway, Dorothy, I hope you're feeling better. This is St. Patrick's Day. Remember, we used to have the St. Patrick's party upstairs at Kathy and Dave Johnson's, and we wore those funny-looking Irish hats, those great big ones, and we each had one, and we had so many good times with the people in this building. Well, last night I had fish fry up with Connie and Phil Coffey. Phil had gone fishing on one of those party boats where they got 50 people standing on the rail and trying to catch a little fishy. But he caught some fish, and so he fried them up for us last night. And they were good. And so that's about all for St. Patrick's Day in 2014. I hope you're feeling better, Dorothy, and I hope that infection that has been plaguing you will get cleared up pretty quick. Okay, honey, say hi to Terry and Ron and Ashlyn and anybody else that come to visit you. And I'll keep in touch, baby. Okie dokie, I'm going to say goodbye now. Love you. Love you, honey. I'm going to kiss you goodnight. Okie dokie. Bye-bye.